What's up? It is the Wolf, and I am back at it again with another review. Now, I know most Batman fans are used to the super tough and moody character, but in Batman and Harley Quinn, we get to see a more lighthearted, funnier side with Batman the Animated Series style, sure to delight anybody going into the theater for a good laugh. As long as you don't take this film too seriously, you'll be sure to have some fun. There wasn't a whole lot of substance or detective work for that matter, but instead the viewers met with wacky, kooky fun straight from the brain of Bruce Timm. Get your utility belt ready because this is my review of Batman and Harley Quinn. Batman and Harley Quinn has a story based around the misadventures of Harley, Batman, and Nightwing as they try to keep Poison Ivy and John Woodrow from changing everything in the world into walking party vegetable trays. While the two greenest people in Gotham City work together to create a cure to the epidemic known as humanity, Batman and Nightwing seek an unlikely ally in Harley Quinn. Nightwing finds Harley and the two quickly get frisky after Harley bests him in a moment of fisticuffs with some Joker venom. Batman soon rendezvous with the two after finding them at Harley's hideout, and the trio make their way through Gotham when Harley suddenly hops out of the car. The two heroes pursue behind her, thinking it was a lead to where Ivy's whereabouts may be, but are soon disappointed to find out that it's an ex of hers. Batman jumps down her throat, and Harley cleans up her act quickly enough to bring them to Villain's nightclub. Yes, you heard it right. Apparently this is the go-to spot for the henchmen to relax after a long day or two of being criminals. After a singing bit that really didn't need to be there, the trio finally takes off to locate Ivy. During this time frame, Ivy and John have figured out a way to make their plant apocalypse formula and kill the scientists when the building catches fire and the trio interferes. The trio lose the two planty people and are shocked to find out exactly what the plan is of the two. Soon, they are able to catch up with them with some help from the government forces, and Harley is able to use her charm to get Ivy to drop her plan. Unfortunately, John has other plans and is soon confronted by Swamp Thing. However, Swamp Thing isn't much help, and as he is returning to the green, John laughs while he tries to continue with the plan. While Batman and Nightwing are freaking out, Harley recommends they use a match since he's entirely plant-based, and the two end up kissing her on the cheek, and that's pretty much where the film ends. This is a funny adult-style film for any true blue Batman fans looking to see one of his Rogue Gallery members shine. This is not a serious film by any stretch of the imagination, and as long as you don't go in there thinking it will be, you should be perfectly fine. Although the story, honestly, isn't all that engaging, the film makes up for it when Harley's absolutely unpredictable. She's definitely the shining star in this film, but even her glow couldn't save the film from its weaknesses. The story arc honestly wasn't all that interesting. It's only saved by the performances of Harley, Nightwing, and Batman. I found myself getting rather bored whenever they tried to actually progress the plot, which is unusual for me with anything Batman related. The sex scene between Harley and Nightwing seemed rather unnecessary in the grand scheme of things, kind of like the one between Batman and Barbara in The Killing Joke. It felt a little forced and unnecessary. It seems like outside of the cursing, DC really wanted to be an R-rated film, so this is what they added. I would have much preferred the film without it, mostly because it literally did nothing for the plot. Though the style is similar, there isn't much of a callback to the original Batman animated series and its serious tone. This is definitely a have a good time piece, so don't go in there thinking you're going to get detective brilliance like Mask of the Phantasm. Though there is nothing wrong with this style, I think a lot of people, including myself, were sold on the callback of the animated series, and how the film is presented could confuse folks. This is a relatively decent film, but definitely isn't super strong like the content we are used to getting from DC Comics in the animated department. It kind of reminds me of how I felt about The Killing Joke. It's not a horrible film, but it's not great either, so it leaves you somewhere in the middle feeling rather indifferent. It had its funny moments, but there were also parts you wish they would have just left out, sort of like the entirely too long singing portion in the club. I'm not sure exactly what changes could have made this film feel more like the treasures we are used to getting from DC, outside of writing and cutting unnecessary scenes, but overall it was still entertaining. I would give this film a 6 out of 10. I would say watch this if you're bored and just want something to do to kill time. Well, there you have it. That is my review for Batman and Harley Quinn. Did you enjoy this review? Let me know know in the comment section below what were your own thoughts. And please, please, please remember to join the GeekETV Patreon, where you can join for as little as $1 a month and get stuff like exclusive content, bloopers, workout videos, free shirts, and so much more. Every little bit helps maintain this YouTube channel, because we all know YouTube is back on its fuckery. And remember, even though the wolf has got a scat, just remember, long live the wolf pack.